Developing this evening, it is looking like the Brent Spence Bridge will be closed for weeks. Tomorrow will be day 3 of a complete traffic shutdown on one of the most important bridges in the nation.
Yeah, this after that fiery crash on the lower deck of the bridge. Pretty incredible video from that. And reporter Courtney Francisco has been speaking with transportation officials. She's joining us live right now. In fact, and Courtney, you have a closer look at the inspection timeline.
That's right. Don't expect your morning commute to get any better tomorrow. Let's look at the bridge right now. You can see some flashing lights out there in the dark. The Kentucky Transportation Cabinet tells me it will take inspectors several days to search for the damage out here. And they had to go home for the night because they need daylight to see properly. But, you know, the roadblocks, the emergency lights, you're going to have to get used to that. And this is going to impact everyone across the nation, not just drivers. No movement on one of the most important bridges in the United States means traffic jams across cities and counties, and semis can't transport things we all buy and use.
Very challenging time for the city.
Tom Balzer is the CEO of the Ohio Trucking Association. He says the Brent Spence Bridge is notorious to truck drivers.
Basically 74, 75, 71 all converging onto one bridge. And then it's uphill both ways on the way out. So the American Transportation Research Institute puts out their top bottlenecks in the country, and this one's always in the top 5.
Police think slick roads caused the latest crash that shut down the bridge. It was raining around 2:45 Wednesday morning when a tractor trailer jackknifed. Another semi carrying a hazardous chemical hit it, and they both went up in flames. The drivers escaped with no injuries. The bridge closed. The Coast Guard stopped boats from going under it for nearly 36 hours.
We currently do have the river boomed right in the vicinity to collect any runoff fuel or soot that might be washed down into the river.
I asked Balzer if hazardous materials can cross the bridge.
So hazardous materials are allowed to run on that. The only restriction in Cincinnati is through the I-71 tunnel, where hazardous materials are not allowed in the tunnel, but on the Brent Spence Bridge they are.
I asked the Kentucky Transportation Cabinet if it is considering changing that. A spokesperson says for now the cabinet is focusing on inspecting the bridge to deem it safe to cross. And the Kentucky Transportation Cabinet is in charge of deciding when this bridge can reopen. It has engineers working on this along with the Ohio Department of Transportation and the Federal Highway Administration. They also have 4 consultant groups out here. I'm still waiting for the companies involved in this crash, Old Dominion and Hogan, to respond to me for comment. Reporting live in Covington, Courtney Francisco, WCPO 9 News.